Blessings and good evening. Today is a special day in the Buddhist calendar. Today marks the last day of the annual 3-month rains retreat. This is called the Vasa, or also known as Pansa in the Thai language. This day, called Maha is the day that we rejoice and celebrate the completion of the rains retreat, and that the monks have been practicing together in harmony, together according to the Dhamma, keeping up the tradition of and rules and regulations of the rains retreat. So the Buddha stipulated on this occasion of Pawarana that it's an occasion where the monks gather together and invite what we call mutual admonition. So inviting feedback, criticism, teaching from our fellow monastics of something that they have maybe seen us do which is not in line with Dhamma. Then at this occasion, one is welcome to respectfully and politely bring that up. So each monk recites the formula of inviting admonition in the Pali language. However senior the monk is, or however junior the monk is, each monk goes down the line and recites this formula of inviting admonition. The Buddha gave such importance to this occasion that he actually replaced the normal recitation of the full monk's rules, which happens every 15 days, with this occasion of Mahapawarana. It's the only time in the year that the Patimokkha recitation is replaced with such a ceremony. So this shows you the importance that the Buddha gave to this attitude of inviting or asking for feedback. This sets up a very wholesome and skillful environment for training. When everyone is willing to practice together with a willingness to learn, a flexibility of mind which comes from requesting or inviting feedback. Is the mind which is supple and willing to develop in the Dhamma Vinaya. As we all know, when we are fixed in our views that I'm right, what I'm doing is correct, maybe I don't care what other people think, or maybe have an opinion about they know less than me, I know more than them, then this creates a stubbornness, a inflexible mind. And that mind is hard to develop in the Dhamma Vinaya. There's a saying in Thai which roughly translates to the rice plant, which is full of rice. It bends over, supple because of the weight of the ladened rice. It bends over, meaning the person with wholesome mind states, or who is developing in the Dhamma Vinaya, is humble and willing to learn. Just like the rice stalk, which is bent over, it's humbly bent over, but at the same time is full of goodness, full of fruit, full of rice grains. And so too the practitioner who knows how to humble oneself before one's, say, fellow monastic community, is willing to learn and be open to more learning, has this inner goodness, inner fruit. And so too in the opposite fashion, if there is a rice stalk without any rice, it stands upright, firm, because there's no rice laden on its branches or on its fronds. Fixed and stiff, you could say. So these occasions of coming together to remind ourselves that however long we have been practicing Buddhism, there's always something that we can learn. And having an openness and willingness to learn. This also sets up a responsibility for the one who is giving the feedback as well, to make sure feedback is given in a constructive, mindful way, knowing the right time, the right place, and in the right way to do so. Meaning not coming from anger, displeasure, or any negative mind state, but coming from a sense of well-wishing and loving kindness. So when these two things appeared, the feedback given in the right way, at the right time, with the right attitude, and the receiver of the feedback being willing to listen, take on board, and then go away and make adjustments in one's behavior. This pair of needs to work together for it to be constructive. So this occasion of Maha being the end of the rains retreat, it's also a time to rejoice in all the good efforts we have put into our practice over the last 3 months. We may have taken on special practices over the past 3 months, challenged ourselves in different ways, maybe succeeded, or maybe had some areas where we can improve on. But this is all very wholesome and beneficial for ourselves. So it's an occasion to rejoice and feel happy that one has put in that extra effort over the last 3 months. So for the next period of time we can practice together on this occasion of Pawarana. Once again coming back to our meditation object, cultivating mindfulness, maybe even recollecting the good practices one has done over the last 3 months, and maybe if one wishes to continue with those practices, carrying on one's practice both within the rains retreat and outside of the rains retreat, keeping up a continuity of practice, so we can practice together for the next period of time.